Hey everybody, just gonna do another guitar rundown and review. This is a guitar I've actually had for a while. It's been out for a while and still out there on the market. This is a Fender Jim Root Telecaster. I actually kind of bought this guitar on a whim a couple of years ago. It just sort of showed up in one of my local shops used, and I picked it up, I played it, and I fell in love with it, and so I took it home. As most people know, it's got a EMG 81 and 60 in the neck. Both active standard EMG sound, a nice fixed hip shot bridge. The thing sustains amazingly well. Because of that string through body style. Single volume, three-way, standard sort of Fender style pickup selector. Mahogany body, if I didn't already say that. Only one version still exists, same as this one, with the ebony fretboard as opposed to the maple. 70s style logos, hip shot, locking tuners on the back here. Those hold tune very well. I love these are made in Mexico. This one is a 2013 model. Maple neck, standard Telecaster neck, and that really is kind of the beauty of this guitar. I mean, in the heavy metal world, I mean, yeah, we see a lot of Stratocasters and thin line Jackson and Ibanez and Legator type necks. But this thing holds really true to the standard telly-shaped neck, which is really a very ergonomic feature of this guitar. Telly necks just have a very basic, it's not a super slimline shred neck, but it's just a good, comfortable neck to hold, especially for doing chording and stuff. And Jim Root did a really good job when they designed this guitar doing that. It's just a comfortable neck to hold, and I mean, any guitar player will know what I mean. Other sort of features, oversized jumbo frets on the ebony fretboard here, a standard bolt-on Fender neck, a little bit of the access cutaway on the edge here, flat line body, no cutaway for the arm or anything. Overall, it's a good solid block of mahogany. I mean, this isn't a light guitar. This is a heavy. This guitar's probably about. This one's probably about 10 pounds, maybe a little more. It's got a string through body. Just one route here that holds your electronics and the 9-volt for the EMGs there. It comes standard with also just hip shot sort of strap lock holders, or strap pins, I guess. Flat finish, whether it's the black or the white. So flat white finish, black and white. I will admit, this guitar does damage, like the finish does damage quite easily. So if you're a guy who does like sort of that road-worn look to your guitar, this is actually a great one to buy if you're a heavy metal guy too, or even a rock guy who wants, the two humbuckers. You can switch the EMGs out for something else. I've never been a huge fan of EMGs. I think I have nothing against guys who use them. They're just not my personal thing. I always felt it's a good thing to have in your collection if you have a collection of guitars, because they do offer a very, EMG is its own unique sort of sound, and it's a nice guitar to have. But in this, with the thick, heavy mahogany body and the neck setup and everything with this, and just the simple volume only, it's actually a fantastic guitar to have with the EMGs in it. You get sort of that, because of the mahogany body, you get a very Les Paul type sustain with the string through body, the mahogany, thick piece of mahogany. I mean, it's a good 2-inch thick body. Like I said, heavy, so it sustains forever, but it gives you that more, to me, ergonomic sort of telly-shaped neck with those sort of Gibson-y plus sides. So if you do like that road-worn look, yeah, this is an easy guitar to give that because of the flat finishes on it. And other than that, it's just a solid guitar. They're well built. I've played some of the Stratocasters. I've played probably about 4 of the Telecasters now. I haven't had a chance to touch one of the Jazzmasters yet. I'd like to get my hands on one of those to try out. I'm sure they're fantastic, but I think Jim probably has held Fender quite closely to quality control if his name is going to be on the guitars. Jim's I've had a chance to meet him. He knows the quality of the stuff he uses, and you know, some guys still turn their noses up at Mexican-made Fenders. Not as many as there used to be, but Mexican-made Fenders are still solid guitars, and I would go out, if I had the money, I would go out and buy another one of these without even thinking about it, really. They hold up great for low tunings. I believe this one's currently in drop C sharp, which yeah isn't super low, but I've had it in drop B, and yeah, you throw a thicker gauge of string on there and it holds great. It's just a solid piece of gear that's good to have. It's cool having, you know, that standard Tele headstock on it too, as opposed to, you know, what we're used to seeing with, you know, humbucker Teles where they'll put the Stratocaster neck and headstock on it. Overall, if I had to give this guitar like a rating, it's a solid probably 8.5 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. I still love playing this guitar, and it's going to stay in my collection for a long time. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I know my videos aren't too popular because all I do is talk, because I don't really have a good recording setup at home. I've just sort of got the one camera you're watching through, and just sort of talk about the gear I used and give you guys some information on it. Thanks for watching.